I created my own club in FIFA, and for the first time ever, we're in the Premier League. Yeah, baby! But the Premier League has not been kind to us. No, man, this is getting just too much. I can't take this anymore. What? How does McGinty not save that? But on the other end, we need to survive, but we just can't. The Premier League is getting a bit too much for us. To make things worse, we even had to sell our star player, Darragh Burns, to Real Madrid. We're now just 1 week away from deadline day. If we don't figure out a way to improve this team before then, there's a good chance we could get relegated. Alright, boys, welcome back to another episode of the Creator Club series, and this one's huge. I think we all figured out in the last one that the Premier League, the level of quality is super high, and to compete, we need to improve the team. And of course, to make things worse, Darragh Burns, it was bound to happen. We were bound to see big clubs come in. He went to Real Madrid, and look at that, instantly his overall goes up to 85. How does that even work? Of course, the positive news is we do have the money, about 75 million, to make some signings, and boy, do we need to make some signings. Not just the right winger, probably even in other places. Maybe centre back, maybe midfield, maybe goalkeeper. There's so much we need to do. This is honestly so sad. We just posted on the S2G FC Twitter, Darragh Burns, thank you and good luck. He was the player who allowed us to dream and to take things to the next level. Just look at his goals in the FA Cup. FA Cup is a special competition, and doing well here would be insane. Darragh Burns, are you kidding me? Yeah, Darragh Burns is playing in an unbelievable level of form as he goes for it again, and he's done it again. Honestly, this comment sums it up. As sad as this is, we got to be proud of Darragh Burns to even be able to get a transfer offer from a 14-time Champions League winner. Yup, going to Real Madrid, it's a big deal. We couldn't have been an obstacle in his path to greatness. But gotta say, I'm really hopeful at one point in the series we'll be able to sign Darragh Burns once again. Also, since we're honoring our former players, one more we need to do is Javier Presa. We've built the Javier Presa statue outside our stadium. I said it was going to happen. Take a look, and it does look absolutely brilliant. I'd love to see that. Oh man, he was such a legend in that series. I remember. Unbelievable. Before we get into making the crucial transfers, I think we need to have a meeting at the S2G FC office and time for a press conference. Since you got to the Premier League, you may want to bring in more foreign players. To build a bigger fan base abroad, have you considered Takefusa Kubo? Of course, we know him as the Japanese Messi. Pacey, nice moves, decent finishing, he's got it all, doing wonders at Real Sociedad, and might be a great step for both player if he joined your team. That is an elite shout. Ooh, Takefusa Kubo does look really good. 80 overall, a bit less than, of course, Darragh Burns, but I'm sure we can build him up to being amazing for us. He's not the quickest, but he's got great balance, great dribbling and everything. This kid definitely has the talent. He's only 24 as well, and we should be able to get him for like 30 to 35 million. This feels like a proper, sensible signing. But there's also another player I'm really keen on, and that's Rafinha. This would be an unbelievable option down the right side. More like for like to Darragh Burns. Of course, Rafinha brings in more of that flair. The thing with this is, to lure him from Barcelona is not going to be easy, and he's 28. He's not going to get any better, whereas Takefusa Kubo could become literally one of the best wingers. So, do we take a bet with Takefusa, or do we go for a guaranteed performer in Rafinha? Oh, it's a tough one, boys. It's a really tough one. Do you know what? Signing young players in the series has given us incredible results. I think I'm going to do that again and bring in the Japanese Messi. Alright, can we convince Leeds United to sell him for a really cheap price, like 26 mil? They want 36, of course. Of course, we're going to counter this with a 30 million offer. Let's see, 30 million, it's a good deal. 33 is their counter. We're bringing it down as much as we can. About 31 million is going to be my next offer, and that seems to get the job done. And now, if we can just convince Takefusa Kubo about our project, he's going to be the replacement of Darragh Burns, and I think it's a solid option. No, Take, you can't be asking us for a release clause. Absolutely not. Otherwise, Madrid are going to end up signing him again. The wages and everything seem very reasonable. We'll offer him that, and there you go. Takefusa Kubo is our new superstar signing from Japan. Let's go. How many goals do you all see Take scoring for the club, man? I think he'll score 15 goals this season. I've just got a sneaky feeling he's got the quality McGinty for just that. Official confirmation, the deal costed us 31 million. And now we're still left with 42 million, which is amazing. And let's put my boy Takefusa into the starting 11. There you go. Squad depth looking nice as well with Kubo in the starting 11. One thing with Kubo I think we gotta do is convert him into, of course, a right winger, because that's where he's going to be mostly playing, and it just makes sense. There you go. And I think he should get a nice boost in his overall as well. Back in the offices to discuss our next signing. Although McGinty has been absolutely critical in this series, with him aging and his overall being quite low, you should definitely consider thinking about the goalkeeper position. I'll be honest, in a way, you guys are right. McGinty, don't know if he's ready yet for the Premier League. He's been amazing up until this point, but do I want to take a chance and risk getting relegated? Already in the first 2 games of the season, we conceded 6 goals. That's more than any other team. And at a few instances, I thought McGinty was a bit sus. I have an idea, guys. We have 2 keepers, and Thiago Ferreira is really good. But I think if we manage to loan him out, which I think we should be able to do relatively easy, he's got a good contract and everything, we'll let Thiago Ferreira, the Argentinian, the next Emi Martinez, really grow well in his overall. And let's sign an older keeper who'll give us maybe 1 or 2 good seasons, and he can kind of mentor McGinty and be great for us right now. I think that's a great play. Meanwhile, we smashed through a Carabao Cup game and we actually end up winning it. And look at that, we've got a loan deal already for Thiago Ferreira, which is brilliant. If we can send him out on loan, it's a 2-year loan deal. We can of course recall him if needed. Then we can move into the market to sign a goalkeeper, which I think is what you guys have been telling me to do. But before that, we've got a Premier League game against Leicester City. Could this be the game where we finally get our first win? And yes, you guessed it right. Takefusa Kubo is making his debut. Oh, good ball for Paulinho. We need him to do something in this game and step up big time. Paulinho going for it out. He puts it wide. Come on, man. With Darren Burns out, we need Paulinho to take a bit of leadership. Wow, they've got Serge Gnabry. What is this Leicester City team? Scalvini not saving us there. They almost scored an absolute banger. James Maddison, wow. A lot of concerns about whether Ibsen Rossi is ready for the Premier League too. I mean, a lot of players in our team, you could say the same thing about us. Here's Paulinho on the charge, looking for a ball in. Let's go. We get a goal. Tyler, but that was all Paulinho. Tyler was just in the right place at the right time. This man, you can't put question marks on him. He's able to compete at the highest level in England. He's a Premier League striker. Takefusa Kubo, even though he hasn't had the best of games, he's actually attracting players towards him, and that's allowing more space for everyone else. And let's see how good his delivery is. It's really good. Raul Lopez should have done better. I love it when Takefusa Kubo runs at defenses, because you just know something could happen here as Kubo tries brilliantly. Still Takefusa Kubo. I couldn't get the shot off, but he's the kind of player that makes things happen. No, 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 no. Nope. Lukaku, what a save, McGinty. Oh my God, nope. We might still not concede. No, no, McGinty. That is brilliant. What a way to survive all the question marks in McGinty, and my guy has just done that. Let's go. Oh, no, 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 no. McGinty, he saves us. Oh, my God. That is so freaking unlucky. I can't even blame McGinty for that. That's just, unbelievable bad luck. Patterson's making a nice run. Looking back inside for Holmes. He's yet to score in the Premier League. Holmes trying his best, but it's not clicking. Max Holmes needs to up his level. I hate to do it, but Dane Scarlett might just need to be starter over Max Holmes from now on. Holmesy's just not able to replicate that form. There he's starting an attack now. This is where we'll see what he's all about. Oh, that was bad. That was silly from both Berry and Paulinho. No, no, no. Can you not? Oh, can you not? We're gonna lose our first 3 games in the Premier League. This is just sad. And that's that. We've lost 3 games in a row in the Premier League. I think this season, we're gonna have to struggle to just survive in the Premier League. Regardless, boys, we're on transfer deadline day. We need to get the loan deal for Thiago Ferreira done before we sign another keeper. And looks like that's gone through. The Argentine is on his way out. He's gonna be on loan. Hopefully, he grows really well during this loan spell and comes back to being maybe a starter at S2G FC. Now our job on deadline day, with about 6-7 hours left, is to sign a new keeper. To be honest, I don't really want to be breaking the bank for this. I'm going to be smart about who I sign, and that's why I found Nick Pope to be like the perfect option. His contract's expiring, so we can get him on a bargain. He's 82 overall. We can rotate him really well with McGinty, so McGinty keeps growing. This legit seems perfect. We can sign Nick Pope for say 6.5 million. I don't want them to just kick us out of the office here manager, but let's see. That would be a stellar deal. Looks like they're willing to do it for 7. Oh my god, I'm taking it. 7 million, perfect. And so the negotiations are ongoing here. This is getting exciting. Can we complete this before deadline day? We'll have to give him big wages. I'm gonna give him the 70,000 so that he's convinced to join us, and he is. We've just signed a new keeper that's really, really good. Nick Pope, welcome to S2G FC. Gotta say, can't go wrong with this. I think he's gonna offer us a bit of stability. The thing is, with his age, I don't have to play him like every week, so I can still keep using McGinty as well. But for the big games, we've got a big man. Honestly, with that, I think I'm done with my transfers for now. 32 million left, but I think I want to keep that for January. Once we get to know more about the team, once we figure out what we need to survive in the Premier League, I think it's going to be better to use that money then and not rush into making signings, okay? I think that's the best play. If I had to make my lineup right now of my best team, I really think it would look like this. And I think we'll have to put McGinty on the bench and Nick Pope as a starter. But I feel this team has what it takes to survive in the Premier League. What do you guys think of the transfers we made? Dane Scarlett, Rico Lewis, Kubo, and Pope. Rate our transfer window out of 10 in the comments. With that, we're skipping through deadline day, and now all our aim is to survive the Premier League. Okay, this is cool. We should be able to change Kubo's position to a right winger. Oh, he doesn't go up in his overall. That's a bit of an L. And so we now play Burnley in the Premier League, and could this be the game we get our first win of the season? Don't you forget, we've got Nick Pope making his debut for us in this one. Decided to play him to see what he's all about, and hopefully that can make a difference. I see Dane Scarlett. That's brilliant from Dane Scarlett. What a player! And he's actually managed to score. That is unbelievable from Dane Scarlett. What control and what pace. I'm telling you, this kid could change our fortunes this season. Uh-oh, bad for us. And there's Nick Pope coming through with this save. He's got the Premier League experience to do just that. Raul Lopez from distance. Oh, deflection. That almost went in. Wouldn't mind a goal from a set piece. I always say that, and we never end up scoring. And yeah, that streak continues. Here's our left back, Humam Emma. Brilliantly done. Dane Scarlett now, bang! Dane Scarlett is having a stellar game here. He might be the savior of S2G FC this season. No, this is bad. Oh, what a tackle from Ibsen Rossi. That's brilliant from Ibsen Rossi. Saved us a goal there. No, my god, that was an attempt from Burnley, but good save, Nick Pope again. Takefusa Kubo is yet to show us the magic I've been expecting from him, but you know what, it's early days, and now he's an amazing dribble here. That looks insane. Good pass for Isco, out wide for Paulinho, back inside for Isco, and he almost just scored. Oh no, that's going to be a pen. That's going to be a pen. Is that a pen? No, it isn't. That's so lucky. Oh, Paulinho on the breakaway has just got a lot of pace. And there's nobody catching the Brazilian. This could be the goal to get us our first Premier League win. And it is. There is no comeback happening here. We've secured our first ever Premier League win. I can't lie, boys. It does feel good having that one win on board. We need to just keep pushing forward, man. I know we're going to be in that survival battle, but I think we've got what it takes. And already we've got the big challenges coming our way. It's S2G versus Pep Guardiola. Remember, back in the day, we did knock them out in the FA Cup, so we're capable of beating them. Let's see what happens. Premier League is intense. We've got to keep rotating the squad, and that's why we've got Callum Berry playing this game. He's actually having a good game. And a chance for Max Holmes. You can't write this stuff. Max Holmes is the player to score against Man City for us. Who said he can't compete in the Premier League? That win against Burnley is turning things around. No. I've got problems here. Nick Pope, the difference he's made in this team is crazy. I can't lie. We've been able to go toe-to-toe with Man City as Takefusa Kubo could get his first goal. City are definitely upping the tempo here, and it is scary. It really is scary. Their passing is unbelievable, but we're giving it everything. It's passion versus raw talent right now, and so far we're hanging on, but how long can we do it up until they might have a chance here? And it's just not possible at this level. Man City just passed their way through us, and it's Karim Adeyemi who gets the goal. And that's how the game finishes. To be fair, before the game, if you tell me we'd draw against City, I would have taken the result, so we'll take this. This shows that we can compete at the highest level. And we could do it with Max Holmes and Berry in the team. Meanwhile, slowly but surely, we keep moving up the Carabao Cup. I reckon we could go on a nice cup run this season. Back on the grind in the Premier League, and, you know, let's keep the momentum going. We're up against Brighton. Here's Isco on the ball. I gotta say, the Premier League has not been easy for Isco. There you can see that. With the intensity of the Premier League, we're having to use our full squad for the season, and that's why you're seeing Jimenez in the team find Scarlett, and Scarlett ends up scoring. This man is a goal machine. If we want to win this game, we're gonna have to survive these instances, and with Scalvini, it's possible. As I said about Isco, the physicality aspect is what's letting him down this season, but he's still got that passing range. We know that. Look at that for Scarlett as he's on the attack here. That first touch let him down. But yeah, regardless, we get the win, and that's what's important. Our second ever Premier League win. Our next game is again a real challenge, and this time it's Chelsea. Oh my god, David Tyler. I think he's kept himself onside. Tyler. Oh, what a finish from Tyler against Chelsea of all teams. That is sensational. We're leading 1-0. Uh-oh, I'm not a fan of this battle. Osimhen versus Patterson, and Osimhen can abuse him for pace. He's going to try and take him out. That's bad. That's risky. That's awful. But it's not a red card. It's a relief. And Reece James is taking this free kick, and... Bruh. What? The game just skipped it. Let's go. That was 100% going in. And we're so lucky we didn't concede. Sometimes EA gods do help you out. But other times EA gods do punish you, as we've now conceded a penalty. And it's Nick Pope versus Havertz. And I think Kai Havertz scores. It's 1-1. You know what? Chelsea deserved the goal. No way. Chelsea end up getting another penalty. Can Nick Pope save this? This time Havertz goes wide. This is brutal. Chelsea end up scoring a pen in the 87th minute.
A few moments later.
Oh my god, we get a penalty in the 89th minute to secure a point. Who's the best penalty taker here? Dane Scarlett with 86? It's gotta be him. It's gotta be him. He's the young king of this team. Can Dane Scarlett do a madness here? Oh my god, Dane, please put this one top bins. No! 90th minute penalty miss. I can't believe it, Dane. No! That's football for you. The good thing after all of that is we're not in the relegation zone. The same can't be said for Manchester United. What is going on there? Let's see if we can get some points in our next couple of games, starting with West Ham. Yo, Leroy Sané at West Ham, like the TV Premier League money is just crazy. Hang on now. West Ham playing some incredible football, but we got Nick Pope. Kubo. Tyler. Scarlett. Nope. Turns. How did he not score that? We have now Raul Lopez who could start something, and he finds Dane Scarlett making an incredible run. That first touch has let him down. He's got to take it wide. Plays it back for Tyler. Tyler goes for it, but that's a chance wasted. No way. We get a penalty again, and I'm scared. I'm not taking it with Dane Scarlett after that miss. I'm going to give it to our captain, Berry. It's Berry's chance to score in the Premier League. Am I an idiot for doing this? But why do I feel he'll end up scoring? And Callum Berry casually converts it and scores in the Premier League. The haters can shush because Berry has arrived. And we actually pick up a 1-0 win. A Callum Berry penalty is what gets us the win. This honestly sums it up. As much as it hurt to put McGinty in the secondary role, Nick Pope's signing has kind of transformed our team. I'm going to try out simming a game in the Premier League and just seeing what happens. Bit risky. It's a 2-2 draw against Wolves. Could have been maybe a bit better. Not bad at all, boys. 13th in our first season in the Premier League, and 9 games in, I reckon we can push for maybe top half of the table this season, and we gotta do it. For now, we've gotten a bit unlucky with the Carabao Cup draw as we're up against Liverpool. Do you know what? Against Liverpool, Carabao Cup, I've got to rotate the team, but we'll still have, I think Max Holmes starting. Gonna use Berry for this game as well, but I really think McGinty should be playing the cup game. So those are all the changes we'll make. I'll put Jimenez in as well, and let's see what we can do against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. Liverpool already on the attack, and we're going to survive this. Uh-oh. Nope. Oh, McGinty, you legend. McGinty saved us there. But Liverpool keep coming at us with chances, and McGinty keeps saving us. This game has legit been a McGinty save simulator. We've had no chances whatsoever. Oh my god, I see a bit of space. Iñaki Jimenez, of all players, has broken through. And now Paulinho on the other side, diving header. We take the lead in the Carabao Cup. Iñaki Jimenez with the assist. Paulinho with the goal. We might be causing another shock upset said, let's go. There is still 10 minutes for us to hang on. We need to be defensively completely secure, but already look at the spaces they've got. But we're surviving. It's done. It's actually done. The ref blows the final whistle. We've just knocked Liverpool out of the Carabao Cup. Maybe it's time again for another ridiculous cup run. It might be happening. We're into the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. I'm feeling it, boys. Now that we've had a couple of good months in the Premier League, I think we've got a good idea of what needs to be improved. And next episode with that 32 million. And once we get to January, it's time to strike. I'll catch you guys in the next episode as we continue to make S2G FC better and better.